Not sure whether giving him money was a great idea, but you roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There's a few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Anything better than this? Anything is better than this. Better than life. The better than life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life, you can slot someone else's. Live through them and whack your brain in the process. Wreck your brain in the process, I should say. The front doors of the Royal apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie crying for another hit. Possibly that one you just slipped money to. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. The Royal Apartments, what a hole. Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here. Hole full of junkies. Looks like Stevie J gets their rent money and their drug money. If Coyote's here, we have to hurry. She's good, but well, these BTL guys pay to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. Let's have a look there. More karma we can spend. Well, it doesn't look like we have enough karma as yet for anything, so we'll leave it. This sad old man I talk to. Things pretty bad here, but I can make them worse for you now. Tell me what you've seen today. Oh, yeah, I'll be a bit nicer to him, I think. Yeah, everything in this body has gone to rust except my eyes and ears. Bit of commotion upstairs earlier. Stevie's men were twitching. This pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. I can tell she weren't here for BTLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there's a lot more going for her than there usually was this time of day. What happened next? A couple of Stevie's men came round, looking, asking what anyone saw, kept my mouth shut a bit. Where's Stevie? Hold up. He's got the whole top floor to himself. fancies he's the king around here. Can you help me out? You've been right friendly, but I can't get on the wrong side of Stevie J. I'm sure you understand. I bet your creaky old bones will snap right easy. Oh no, that ain't necessary. I can get you into the stairwell, but you better not tell anyone it was me. She asked for money. I said, drop the chips, get clean. Hey, we can't all be like you. Please, I just need one better than life to get through the day. 2 tops. What do you say? Doesn't sound like a good idea. Have you seen a woman come through here today? Yes, no, help. What do you want me to say? I'll tell you anything. Anything, please. Sorry, you can't help me or anyone. But that doesn't make sense. The Bethany lives are here. I just need something. Stop your pleading. Your boy has debts and we're collecting. Please, Riker, now he's my son. Oh, get your ass back, Scott, or break everything else. I'll send him upstairs instead. You want me to give him to Stevie? Maybe after he kills that girl we caught. You pig, give Zipper back now, or you'll bleed me out. Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. He covers his face with his hands. Oh God, no, please no. Can we help? No, you don't touch it. Touch it. Touch that. Oh, Riker. I haven't seen you lady before. Looking to go somewhere special? What was that sound? Who knows? Could be anything. Probably someone riding the wrong end of a Yakuza execution BTL. We get all kinds. Can I hook you up if you're interested? Need to get to the top floor. Nobody goes there without Stevie J say so. You best stay here and have some fun. Okay, never mind. Doesn't look like I can do anything. I mean, that guy let me through basically. I can talk to this guy. What's that all about? It's my son. The bastard took my son. Who is your son? I want to see Stevie J's goons, Riker. He runs that sort of BTL squat across the hall. My son Zipper, he's not a strong boy and Riker knows it. Lured him in with those damn chips. Better than life? Ha, what life? And now they're torturing him in there. Why would they do that? Those sickos have a Sim Center recording studio over there. I've heard them saying they have a special guest up in the penthouse. They plan to torture her with a recording of my son's dying breath. That must be Coyote. Who got her up there? Easy. It'll be okay if we keep our heads. Yeah, you're alright. It'll be okay. What about my son? See if we can save your son while we're saving our friend. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I think something to look at here. Is that? Says, oh, it's crumbling here. Oh, you see a rickety stairway leading up. It seems it can only be accessed through the locked apartment next door, which is not locked. Let's do this. Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter. Someone being tortured for another pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. So, gained karma. We can spend it. We could do the rifle, I think. What's it? Oh no, it's the shotgun, isn't it, that we do? Can we not do that? Oh, do it? Oh, we have to do that one first. It's interesting. It seems like that's a lot of cloth. It's not like the max we can do or something. So we'll have to up the ranged combat first. Oh, I see. Then I can up the shotgun. Okay, I'm getting the idea. So I do need to do the range com, increase the range com, and then I can do the shotgun to the better. Okay, well I'll do that. Oh, we in a combat zone now. That's interesting. It seems like we are. No. I do have to hurry indeed. And do the Overwatch thing. What is that? Baseball bat? Oh, that's him with the baseball bat. He's really speedy. So he could try. Oh, he's only got baseball. Oh no, he has got a gun. Try shooting this guy. Oh, Coyote is badly injured, but she's managing to hold it together. Are you alright? No time to talk. Coyote kneels and picks up the fallen guard's shotgun. It's time to finish this. Okay, so she joined our party. Nice. So, I don't know if you saw, but we went and put the zebra meat through bars before. So she's going forward now. I'll go forward. cover. To reload his gun. That'd be a smart idea. Shame, line of sight blocked. So he can run quite a way. What's he doing here? Line of sight blocked. Oh, she's got 2 moves, but we haven't. So they might be in trouble. Let's move her to which being good cover. Oh dear. Picking up. A raspy, manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. You really think you can come in here and shoot my place? You know who I am? Who are you? Do you know who I am? Cool. I'm gonna go. You see me in my machete. I actually quite like my machete now. Okay, so she she got some time to work on her, just that. I did. Ah, that's better. Missed! Are you kidding me, girl? I'm gonna move you somewhere. Yeah, well, you can shoot me up and shoot. Shoot me again. Seriously? No, no, I can't. And with a bloody gurgle, Stevie J is no more. Looks like there's some Oh, she hasn't got enough ammo. She hasn't got anything else, so she's going to have to reload her gun. So can you shoot anything? Kind of. Yeah. What? Might as well pick that up. Pick that up. Pick that up. About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? I'm Trollop, and I'm here to rescue you. Yeah? And who said I needed rescuing? Guess it turns out I did though. Thanks. Coyote, we need to get you back to the Union. Mrs. Kabuta has the med lab in the basement. No. Coyote speaks through gritted teeth. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something that Mr. Delilah first, a stash of gems. Delilah? I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I needed an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her voice is strong still, but her body's beginning to shake. Paco, you help her back to the Union. I'll find those gems for you, then meet you here. There. Coyote looks as though she's about to argue, but says nothing. Come on, Coyote, let's go. XP! XP! Ooh, Stevie J's passcodes. There's somebody. Yeah. I don't know, I think that was them from before. Nothing in here? Could go up, I think. Is there a door through here? Use this door. Ooh. Looks like there might be some potential fighting in this room. Oh, now. It's a hellhound. It's going to attack somebody, which is not good. Yeah, I'm just going to hack it to pieces. Maybe I will try the gun on it, because for one shot. Missed! Okay, fine. Blimey. Getting really beat up. Don't like the hellhound. Find a small velvet bag filled with precious gems. Excellent. Fine. I think that was all I need to do. Return to Seamstress's Union. I have loads to cover now. So I'm kind of getting into the just hidden things now. I mean, I can do a bit of range combat, but I'm really getting into just hidden things. Strength's good. I think strength to up that. Oh, hit points increased by 10 every point. I think that's going to, at the moment, be my best thing to do because I'm getting into the... Take the lift up. Back to Seamstress's Union. Yep. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the Seamstress's Union. Heads rise, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed up face. She winces but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a close look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Whoa. Mrs. Kubota is tending bar by herself, and Paco Walk carries the mangled, bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place goes quiet, fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the colour of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye, fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Mrs. Kubota. I had a run that went bad. Soka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Mrs. Kubota. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Dr. Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Mrs. Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we'll discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honour. Now go, bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Yay, more karma! Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head towards you. Domo arigato, Trollop. That girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. I'm honoured. Thank you. You're most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. You are quite the entrepreneur. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of the facility, but as I said, you are family now, consider it on the house. To gain entry, play GAFFC on the piano. Okay. And up my melee, I think. Where's the piano? Ooh, there's a piano. I probably bought rubbish. I can also play chopsticks, apparently. Nice. So it looks like there's free stuff in the Oh, that's my look. It's the doctor. Talk to. Make it quick, I need to operate. Look like you could use a hand. Oh, bad joke. She looks at her mangled arm. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to ask you to sit down in the waiting area. Watch some tri-vid or something. This young lady and I have work to do. I'll be here when you wake up, Coyote. Who said anything about me going to sleep? Just give me something to bite on. Tough kid. You're not that tough. Okay. Let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? I earned this face for being stupid. I'm going to keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. On a swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty night. Okay, there she is. Coyote looks both better and worse than you saw her last. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a new shiny sidearm. But now that adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks, Mrs. Kabuta will have me working it off for the rest of my life. You look like you've got something on your mind. Questions? What kind of questions? About Sam Watts? Sam Watts? What about him? He's dead? Holy dreck, Sam. Can't say I'm surprised. He was in a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. You did. You made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No account of his taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny, and I guess I knew him best of anyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night, regular crowd. As I remember, Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know. Met him, charmer too. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few, Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually, he got loud the way he sometimes did when we mixed drinks and who knows what, and Mrs. Kabuta wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honours. Jake dragged him out back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? Standard Sam Drake. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Does Sam have enemies? Enemies, hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion, but no, I don't think he had any enemies, at least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak down there so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. Sometimes I'd sneak him down there. Okay. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. He wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff, and to try and forget about it. Sam was sick, dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everybody could tell. You just looked at him and could see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. And then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back, all better. Looked good even. All better, just like that. He said his mum helped him out. Never said hello. Thanks, Cody. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royal Run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. I will. Oh, I thought I got the gems. Oh, I can still... Yeah, I did. Who's this thing? Don't try to. What do you got for sale? Oh, techie stuff. Don't want that. See you later. Don't think that's anything I'm interested in. Hello. Take a look at what you've got. That's better. Damage 12, capacity 4. A low-end all-purpose shotgun. Shotgun's good. What's anyone else got? I haven't got anything interesting. Nah. What about this guy? Hello. What you got? Show what you have. Well, he's got heavy armor. Okay. Okay, give me that shotgun then. No end all purpose shotgun. That's. Oh, I should probably do it back down again. Mr. Delilah, there we go. Give me the gems. We have business to discuss. We'll. Coyote sent us. Okay. Got her arm torn off on the job. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So, who are you two? Trollop, he's backup. Great, we're all introduced. Now, give me my stones. Hold back the pebble with the runes on it and give me the rest. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope in his eye, moving quickly through what appears to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he can't find what he's looking for. He glares at you furious and throws the rest of the gems in your face. It's not here. What? Exhales and slowly wags his head as he speaks. Let me explain the way the world works to you. I ask someone to do a job, they do it, and they get paid, and we part happy. Now you have something that I paid Coyote to get for me. That makes it mine. So you give me the pebble. We won't make any more work for Johnny Clean. Maybe if you told me more about the pebble, it might jog my memory. I'm smart enough not to ask my clients why they want what they want. I just arrange for them to get it, now hand it over. Cozy may not have told you, but the penalty for being late with the delivery was no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the gems I threw in your damn face. Mr. Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in, smiles to himself. Listen, you look like the sort of woman who might run a crew of her own one day, might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I no offence for those gems. Band grass, follow me. Okay. Is that the guy? We need a fence for some stones. You the right guy? Stones? I know, might be. Let me see it. Oh. You hear the servos in his cyber eye whir as a magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this drac? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. I'll think about it. Suit yourself. How close am I to 6 strength? Ooh. I'm pretty close to 6 strength. I think I'll be back here later. Investigate Sam's bunk. Okay. Sam's bunk's here. Is it? This evening, I see Kyoto is back, looking a little worse for wear. We have to thank you for that. They're having a back part, yes. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You feel protective over the people here, immensely towards anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill, of course. Mind if I ask you a few questions? I'm fine so far. You hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying that it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know and what they don't understand. You have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big. It's not the size they charge more for, it's the blood under the fingernails. How long have you been working for Mrs. Kabuta? I crawled in here after I awoke. After I gobbled... That's interesting. Mrs. Kabuta took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. Should be going. Catch you around. Can I go up these stairs? Can I speak to Mr. Delilah again? We're done now. Buzz off. Oh, Johnny Clean. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets and pillow, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image on the photo. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock at the edge of the lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has an arm tied around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Check the back of the photo. Jessica and Sam, the Lake Sammamish State Park, summer 2040. Written in a woman's hand, because you can tell. Pocket the photo. Now talk to the doctor. Got to say that was some work you did on that arm. High praise for a simple arm swap, especially since she wouldn't let me repair her face. She notes you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is the Shadowrun bar after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch up runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I am the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? What's that on your shoulder? The little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Let's see all medical supplies. Oh my. She's got a lot. They're expensive. Are you a shaman? Modern medical technology makes surgery less destructive than it used to be. It's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I'm trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. Okay, I have done that. Where is Kairos again? She should be around here, yes? There she is. Load it. I found something in the bunk Sam was using. Yeah, great. What was it? Photo. Sam of a twin sister? Yeah, he did. He mentioned it once or twice. It didn't sound like they got along that well. He was rambling about it the last time I saw him. By that point, he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying. He sounded miserable. The Comlink chips and screen shows the smiling face of Officer Agur. He's smiling. It must be about money. Oh, cops on the take, as happy as you are. I think I'll just say talk. That's what I'll say. There's been another Ripper murder. This one at the NTSB investigation facility down the docks. You owe me for this. Need to see that now. Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I got to go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened, worse than getting my arm tore off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks now, see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. See you when I get back. I appreciate the help, I would say. I hope we get to come back here and unload those stones anyway, but at a later time. For more money. Leaving the seamstresses' union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with the latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area, grit, grime, and grey. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets, repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disreputable is this district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. What have we got? Got any? No, I haven't given me any XPs. No XP? Seriously? Oh, here we go. The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim, just to watch it die. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. You looking to get dusted, street scum? I'm working with the Lone Star on the crime scene investigation in the NTSB warehouse. Sure you are. And I'm Luftwehr, the King of Dragons. Beat it. Okay, we might have a problem here. Oh, there's a ladder. I found a ladder. Hey, that's mine. Use your intestines as a rope instead. Ah, you can have it. I didn't mean nothing. How do I use this ladder? Is the question. I'll put it like up here. Somewhere. I need to go in my inventory. What? Oh. Well, I mean, the whole picking the ladder thing up, that's fine, but how do I flaming use it? Do you over? Oh, I can talk to this streetwalker apparently. I now talk to that streetwalker. Hello, streetwalker. You looking for a good time? Know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. Not worth my time. Like, use anything? Use my ladder? Oh, is that like cyberware? Alright, maybe I should like start buying cyberware. Is the idea of what I'm supposed to be buying now. I didn't quite get that. I'm going to talk to this guy again. Get out of here. Well, I'm not getting anywhere. Took the ladder, but how do I? Okay, well, I'm going to talk to the streetwalker one more time. Ah, made you have fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. Good. Oh, here we go. Now I'm supposed to go. I don't know if I'm supposed to transition into that or not. Maybe I'm supposed to go in here.
Thank you to my epic patrons who make videos like these possible. If you enjoyed this content and would like to see more, don't forget to subscribe.